What if the most powerful thing you could say is nothing at all? Not louder words, not better arguments, just silence. And strangely, that's exactly what makes people listen. Most people think power comes from speaking, from proving a point, from explaining yourself, from always having the last word. But if you watch closely, the most respected person in the room isn't the loudest. It's the quiet one, the one who pauses, the one who watches, the one who doesn't rush to fill the silence. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Silence makes people nervous. Because when you say nothing, people are forced to face their own thoughts. And that's where your power begins. Imagine this. You say something slightly awkward in a conversation. You expect a reaction, but the other person just looks at you. No smile, no reply, no rescue, just silence. What happens next? You start talking more. You over-explain. You try to fix it. You feel exposed. That's not accidental. That's psychological pressure. Silence creates a vacuum. And humans hate vacuums, so they rush to fill it. They reveal more than they intended. They give away their emotions, their insecurities, their true intentions. The quiet person, they just observe. But here's where it gets darker. Silence doesn't just reveal people, it controls them. Think about arguments. Most people react instantly. They defend. They attack. They try to win. But the person who stays silent, they shift the entire dynamic. Because now, the other person is fighting alone. Their words hang in the air, unanswered, unvalidated. And suddenly, they lose certainty. They start questioning themselves. Did I go too far? Why aren't they reacting? Do they even care? This is where silence becomes power. Not because you're avoiding the situation, but because you're controlling the emotional frame. You're no longer reacting. You're deciding when or if the conversation continues. And this next part, most people completely misunderstand. People are drawn to what they don't fully understand. It's human nature. When someone talks too much, you figure them out quickly. There's no mystery left. But when someone is calm, quiet, and selective with words, your brain starts working overtime. What are they thinking? Why are they so composed? What do they know that I don't? Silence creates intrigue, and intrigue creates attraction. That's why the quiet person often feels more powerful, even if they say less. Because they don't give everything away. They make you earn it. But silence isn't just about control or mystery. Sometimes it's about discipline. Most people speak when they're emotional. Angry, they react. Nervous, they ramble. Insecure, they explain too much. But controlled silence? That's different. That's restraint. It means you feel the emotion, but you don't let it control your behavior. You choose not to react. And that's rare, because reacting is easy. Silence requires awareness. It requires patience. It requires strength. When you don't immediately respond, you create space. Space to think. Space to observe. Space to respond with intention, not impulse. And people notice that, even if they don't understand it. Now here's the part most people won't tell you. Silence can be uncomfortable, even painful. Silence forces reality to surface. No distractions, no noise, no escape, just thoughts. That's why people avoid it. They fill their lives with constant talking, scrolling, and noise. Because silence reveals things. It shows who is confident and who needs validation. It exposes who is in control and who is seeking approval. When you become comfortable with silence, you stop needing to prove yourself. You stop chasing reactions. You stop explaining your worth. And that's when people start noticing you more. Ironically, the less you try to be seen, the more visible you become. Silence is not weakness. It's selective communication. It's knowing that not every moment deserves your words. It's understanding that presence is often louder than speech. Because real power isn't in controlling others. It's in controlling yourself, your reactions, your emotions, your need to speak. When you master silence, you master perception. And perception is everything. So next time you feel the urge to explain yourself, pause. Next time you want to win an argument, say nothing. Next time silence feels uncomfortable, stay in it. Because in that silence, something shifts. People reveal themselves. Power dynamics change. And you become someone they can't easily read. And in a world where everyone is trying to be heard, the one who doesn't speak is the one everyone listens to.